wrong, you dummy. All right. By the way, I've already had 1 cup of coffee. I chugged it. So I am going to be amped up this morning. All right, here we go. Good morning, everyone. Yes, goody indeed. My goodies. My goodies. She's even there. Like, why did I bust out Sierra for no reason?
Now back to the Plan B morning show, only on Rock 107 WIRX.
Oh, yeah. Good morning. It's your morning macho men, Brock and Kiki. Hey there. How are you? Happy
macho woman.
Woman. I am woman. Hear me roar with my fallopian tubes and boobs. I don't know. Is it fallopian tubes, right?
I don't know.
I'll be honest. I think just because out of morbid curiosity,
tubes, what?
Right? That's where the fallopian tubes are, where the egg travels down. Yes. Yeah.
I had a brain fart there for a second.
It's kind of a big tube there.
It's kind of a big deal.
Big deal. Right? That's the fallopian tubes. You know what? Now I got to hold on. Good morning, everyone. Let me look up a photo.
Welcome to class.
Uterus diagram. I just want to make sure, because I remember there's another one that's like the eustachian tube was another one, and I remembered that without seeing it. I want everyone to give me credit for it. So so you have the fallopian tube, the uterus, the ovary, obviously that's where the eggs come from, correct? You have the external OS, the internal OS, the vagina, and the labia minus, and then the labia majora. Can I say that? Yeah, because that's the proper term. So I'm okay to say that. Anything else we'd like to add?
No, I think we're good.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to
Hump Day.
Happy Hump Day. Speaking of uterine diagrams, it's Brock and Kiki. Thanks for joining us. We are streaming. Make sure you join us on Facebook. Join us on the Plan B Show YouTube page. Subscribe to that for web exclusive content as well. Get in on the fun. Hey, get in on the fun.
We're having a good time.
We're having a great time. You know what I mean?
Join us. It's sweater weather. I'm going to keep saying it.
You're very excited about sweater weather.
It's still just not quite hot enough for sweaters.
Or cold enough for sweaters.
But I am hitting up a really sweet long sleeve flannel today.
Now, hold on. You said it's not
getting closer.
Wait, you said it's not hot enough for sweaters. You meant cold enough.
Cold enough for sweaters.
Yeah. Your brain's been a little off this week, so I'll help you out there.
Thank
you. You're right now we're in the long sleeve.
Yeah.
Because it still gets a little warm during the day. Layers.
We're layering right now.
Because if you go out like you start in the morning, you're going to need long sleeves. But then by lunchtime, it's a little warm.
Yeah,
Let me take off
pop the top.
Right. There you go. Feel free.
As you like to say.
Pop the top. Let them out.
How about you pop the top?
Why don't you pop that top? Huh? At any point in time, feel free. We could always use the extra views, so go for it.
No, thank you.
Pop the top. Please, we need viewers. And if I do it, we're going to lose viewers. Or we're going to get a very niche set of viewers.
You act like I have a certain pair of assets that really draw people in.
Kiki?
I was not blessed
Kiki?
In that area.
Doesn't matter.
I'm average.
Boobs are boobs.
I have them.
Okay?
I'm average.
Well, like I said, pop that top. Let the viewers decide, okay? Let the viewers decide what they want, okay? Anyway.
Okay.
I mean, I do have Linda here, but she can't do all the work, all right? You need to help her out.
She's got a nice set.
Yeah, she's put together well.
Dang it, Linda. You're giving me a complex.
I think that's all natural too.
It is all natural.
Yours are about the same size.
Stop.
I think so.
You are high.
This is how we compare. Okay, so if anyone doesn't know, you can see on the stream, Linda, my lovely model from the late 80s, early 90s, my garage beer poster, what have you, a model.
Right.
She's up on the wall. Hi, Linda. Good morning. Good to see you. Big hair, the big earrings.
Yeah.
But look, she's
a good-looking broad.
She looks a lot like you. Here's how we settle this. Let's get you in this exact same outfit, and we'll put you underneath the waterfall, and we'll compare.
Okay.
And I think.
But wait, what waterfall?
I don't know. I'll just stand with the hose. I'll stand with the hose.
Yes. that perfectly explains the show, this relationship. Just totally white trash.
It looks like I'm gonna have to put my thumb over the
redneck. Oh, can we do it next to our trailer outside?
That sounds great.
Next to the The redneck patio, trailer park patio. That's what I have.
You are overthinking what the fellas want or need / want. All right, that'd be great. That'd be great.
I love it.
And then I'll do it too. All right, I'll get into some swimwear.
Why?
Why not?
Just because
I haven't busted out my American flag Speedo in quite some time. Okay. I think. For the ladies out there, I think, and then we'll see who sells more calendars. How about that?
I love it.
That sounds good. I'm feeling confident.
You should probably choose that yours goes to charity. That's the only reason people are going to buy yours.
I think I don't think you give me enough credit. I've been hitting the Bowflex in the basement. All right, I've been feeling pretty jacked lately. Okay, I've been really gaining mass here. Okay. Been on my protein powder. I'm feeling good.
You have. I've noticed you're not been carbon. You know, every time we have like burgers or Slabbageos or something like that, you don't do the bun, and you're making me feel real terrible about myself.
I'm wearing a bulky t-shirt. Don't let the bulky sweater fool you. I'm cut under here. I'm getting there. I did my wall Pilates yesterday. You did your wall Pilates?
Yeah.
That's such a middle-aged woman thing to say right there. I did my wall Pilates right there.
Cardio sucks.
Low impact, easy on the joints.
Down. Let me just lay down and do like 100 thrusts. And I mean, honestly, though, it burns. Like my core and my legs, my glutes and all that. They're going to be toned, but not a whole lot of cardio going on there.
I'm very happy for you, but it's a workout where you lay down because it's for old women, okay?
I know. It's
low impact. And
I'm fine with that.
Excuse me, do you have anything where I can lay down for the next hour and get a workout in?
When I switch to chair aerobics, that's when you need to be concerned. That's what my mom does
when when I see you in the pool just doing this with weights.
Water aerobics is awesome. What is wrong with you? That's not for old people.
Yes, it is.
No.
The most
water
dangerous
workouts are hard.
The most dangerous part of the water aerobics workout is Nana and Grandpa walking in and out of the pool. Hope to God they don't slip and shatter a hip, but then they're in there with
good
their
thing I'm in there to help them.
And get a good upper body workout.
And to get just a burning leg workout. Have you ever been a lifeguard before? Because I have. Yeah. One of the training is treading water because it's a great workout.
That's not what Nana's doing in there. She is standing in waist deep water with little.
But I challenge myself. I like to jump up and go a little bit deeper, and I do my workout in the deeper water so that I'm treading. Now it doesn't last for very long.
Now you're showing off in front of the old people.
Is what intervals.
Oh, that was too deep. Too deep. I couldn't touch. Anyway,
I count to 5 and then I scoot back over to the shallows.
Let's say, you know what? You got that quick burn. It's all about
care.
HIIT training.
Keeping it interesting.
Yeah, I love it. That's what you got to do.
Older people make you feel really good about yourself when you out next to them.
That's terrible. Like, come on, Gladys, pick it up, you old bag. I'm barely even breaking a sweat over here.
I don't want to work out next to the hot youngins.
Yeah, like some 22-year-old college kid.
They like never work out, and they take like one class next to you, and they're just crushing him.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, and they smell like booze too, but they're still doing an amazing job.
They're in high heels.
Yeah, and they're rich. I don't know where you're going to work out. That's an interesting spot, but anyway. So long story short,
they came back from the club, is what.
Right, that's right. They
went straight to their workout,
and they're ready to go though. They're ready to go. They got their pumpkin spice latte, and they're just all set to go. Oh my God! And then they'll go back to the lambda sorority,
just crushing it,
and have a naked pillow fight, whatever sorority girls do. This is all over the place.
Anyways,
hold on. Long story short.
Yeah.
Pop the top. Get us some viewers. 2, we're gonna do a side-by-side reshoot of this.
Of Linda,
yes. You, and Brock, and we're just gonna see it because I've been hitting the Bowflex. So, all right, let's get to it, folks. It is time for your morning dump. What the hell just happened?
I don't know.
It's your morning dump with Brock and Kiki. Trends, tech, Hollywood sleaze, and more.
As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777 or visit pumpthatseptic.com. I didn't hate it.
Thank you. I was channeling my inner Linda.
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah. Yes. Hey, Linda. Anyway, Pump That Septic.
Hey, bitch.
You stay away from my man, bitch. Anyway, pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah. Yeah, pump it. Yeah, pump it. This is very important, and I think we should kick the morning dump off with a very special day.
Okay.
It's National Quesadilla Day, or as I like to say, quesadilla from Barcelona. I'll have a quesadilla from Barcelona. Quesadilla.
Perfect. Today's a high-fat day.
High-fat, you got it. So you're having a quesadilla today?
With a low-carb wrap, I can make this happen today.
Yeah. And I want to put this out there because a lot of people think of a quesadilla as just maybe cheese, chicken, flatbread, folded over, ready to go. You can put anything inside that tortilla.
Oh, yeah.
And have it be a quesadilla. And I want to pose the question, is a quesadilla the perfect food?
What's wrong with your tongue?
I'm saying it properly, thank you. Have you never heard how they quesadilla?
It's like you're having a stroke every time you say quesadilla.
The double L is more of a so quesadilla. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Is
Sorry.
that
so what
proper?
was the question? Because you're completely
is
distracting
or is
me
not
with the way you're saying quesadilla.
Quesadilla. You're saying it wrong.
So
No.
stupid.
Quesadilla. It's the double L. I'm saying it correctly. If you go to any space, I could go to the middle of Mexico and say, I would like a quesadilla.
No, it's like someone going to France and going, I want a croissant.
You don't need to say
You
it like
don't
that,
need to
sir.
say it like
We
that.
all know what you're saying.
Yeah.
A croissant.
A croissant.
What's that? Who's that one cook on I think Iron Chef or whatever, but he always goes mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Like he'll be like, "Oh, you did a great job with this dish. It was very good, and I love what you did with the mozzarella." I was like, "All right, dude, come on,
Oh, people.
come on." But anyway, let's get back to the question.
You spent 3 months in Italy, and now you think it's mozzarella.
You do mozzarella. What? Pasta. Pasta. What?
No. Okay.
Pasta.
Okay,
Anyway,
let's move
back to the question.
We're distracting today.
Back to the question.
Yes.
Is or is not a quesadilla the perfect food? And
Yeah, it's kind of like a skillet to me. Like you can put anything in there, and it's delicious.
like inside the quesadilla, you're saying. No, but I mean, like you're right,
inside
right.
the quesadilla.
Right,
like
perfect.
you can put anything
in there. But I'm
It's
thinking
like a
bigger.
casserole. It's like a skillet.
Right, you can throw it in there.
dump anything in there.
Melted
whatever
cheese.
your heart desires, whatever you got in the fridge, and then throw some cheese on it.
Right.
Fold it in half or put another on top, and then grill both sides.
You get that golden crispy.
Delicious.
But here's also to add into this when I'm leading to it. Obviously, delicious. Even just a basic cheese quesadilla, delicious.
Mhm.
It's mobile, right?
Yeah.
One-handed. You
don't need silverware.
You don't need silverware for it. Okay.
Cutlery.
Pretty well contained. I mean, you may get some stretchy cheese out there on your lip and everything if it's done right. You know, when you pull it.
Yeah.
And it just.
I didn't need that visual from your mouth.
This is it's a very cheesy quesadilla.
Okay.
I just think it's when you think about food, it's one of the perfect foods in my mind. Easy to dip into multiple sauces.
Mhm. You are a big dipper.
And quesadilla, everything is right there. Dip.
Yeah.
And it's very. I just
All
think
the sauces for
it's
you.
it's a perfect food in my mind.
I don't do a lot of sauces. I'm pretty. I like the salsa.
Salsa is good
And sour cream.
And sour cream. Yeah.
You got to dip it in both.
Well, that and I think that is a testament to exactly what I'm getting to. Is even if you had a plain cheese quesadilla with salsa and sour cream, you're not going to be upset about that.
No, and I'm going to eat one today.
Yeah,
for sure.
you're going to have one today.
I'm going to celebrate National Quesadilla Day.
Quesadilla. Try it one more time. You said it wrong.
Quesadilla.
Quesadilla. Okay. It's a quesadilla, damn it. Give me one of them fancy.
Quesadilla.
Give me one of them fancy quesadillas,
God.
all right? That's what I want. Anyway.
We used to call it. We go to T-Bow and say,
Yeah.
I'm going to get myself a quesadilla.
To be fair, you are from the South, and I believe that's how you
we
said
all
it. And then you
spoke,
also say vagitas, which is a weird way to order a fajita, but that's all right.
Fajitas.
Give me one of them
Get
steaming.
it right. It's
give me-
fajitas.
Give me one of them steaming plates of vagitas, please. and a round of quesadillas for the table. What the hell? Anyway, happy National Quesadilla Day. Quesadilla.
Make yourself a dilla.
Let's talk about this now that we got the important stuff out of the way. A BuzzFeed writer, which, by the way, all my information comes from BuzzFeed.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I take my personality test. I get all my hard-hitting news.
It's where I go for best deals on Amazon.
Right there, BuzzFeed.
Great
Not to mention,
great lists. They make great lists.
Find out what Friends cast member you are.
Yeah.
What your sign means.
Yeah.
And also hard-hitting news. Anyway, a BuzzFeed writer fact-checked a baby-raising book from 100 years ago, revealing how dramatically parenting advice has changed. The book offered outdated tips like using lard for diaper rash and limiting water intake for infants. It also promoted practices that now seem harmful, such as discouraging physical affection. While some advice like establishing routines is still valid, much of it reflects the time and lack of medical knowledge. Today's guidance emphasizes the importance of emotional bonding and up-to-date health practices.
God, you think about those babies back then. Oh, how did they? A lot of them didn't survive.
Right. Let's not get too dark, Kiki. Good God, this is a fun show here.
Sorry.
But I will say, though, it is true. It's a miracle that we as a species have gotten as far as we have.
It shows you how resilient, though,
babies are.
Right. Right. They didn't pretty much survive anything.
Right. Even parenting from the 1920s.
Yeah.
I want you to imagine, because you've been through it, you've been pregnant. Imagine being pregnant 100 years ago. All right.
Yeah,
what is the doctor even going to say to you? Like, well, hold on a sec. Let me relight my cigarette here. I do my best doctoring with a fresh.
Yeah, but you don't know what you don't know back
exactly.
then. So it'd probably feel as normal back then as it did today's times.
Like, I want you to put yourself in that position. Like, even the doctor would be like, I'm 82% sure you're pregnant, or you've just been eating a lot, Margaret.
No, most of the time they just had the baby.
Now,
they didn't even know they were pregnant.
Don't forget, once this baby is born, make sure that you put lard on its head, all right, or on its butt. If it gets an itchy scalp, lard works real good. Oh, don't forget, when teething starts, rub a good amount of whiskey on there.
One for you, Mom.
However,
I will for baby.
That's right. You take your shot of whiskey, then breastfeed the baby. It's fine. The body will filter it out naturally.
My grandma tells me that. She tells me that too. You've heard her. She's like, oh yeah, you just put a little whiskey on their gums when they're teething.
Yeah.
She's like, oh great.
Make sure you get the baby started on
baby's first shot.
A heavy bacon diet right away. It's good for their bones. It's like it's wild. Obviously, you don't know what you don't know, but how we made it this far. Like, and it really isn't even that long ago. When you think about it, 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, where would you even go? It's not like the hospital. You probably just go to some guy's house.
No, you go inside like the barn.
You go into a log cabin.
Where the hay is. You lay down. Log cabin.
Thank God I was born in the 80s. Even then, even in the 80s. That's what I still think. I'm talking about 100 years ago.
Right.
It cracks me up. But Mom was like, oh, we had no idea what you were. And we went there. The doctor was like, all right, yeah, you're pregnant. Everything sounds okay, I guess, with my stethoscope. I'm not even sure what I'm listening to. I think I hear 2 heartbeats. And then here I was born. And then here I was. Put me in a blanket, spank my ass, and get me out of there. That's all it was. Crazy, man. So long story short, if you are an expecting mother, don't pick up How to Raise a Baby by Dr. Johnson from 1929.
Or do.
I don't think so.
Because it could be very humorous.
Chapter 9, baby's
It'll make
first
you feel
cigarette.
better about.
That's true. Maybe
it'd probably make you less worrisome. If you're a worry like you know, this fell over here.
Yeah.
During pregnancy,
maybe make me feel better.
Worried about something happening. You probably would have been well distracted with a book like that. Makes you feel a lot better.
Oh, we're crushing it. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, like this baby's gonna be fine. Yeah. If these babies survived back then, this baby's gonna be
fine. Now look,
I
know you're gonna want to give your baby unfiltered cigarettes, but he is not ready for it. So wait, please, until he turns
him the
1.
Candy cigarettes like we all had in the 80s.
No, with very little dexterity, it will take until at least 3 years old for them to light their own cigarettes. So please light your baby's cigarettes.
Practical life skills.
Start with filters, and then they can move up to unfiltered when they turn 1. During your baby's first birthday,
nothing like a father-son bonding time.
Like
sharing over a can of beer and some cigarettes.
While you're sitting outside in a field without putting sunblock on your baby.
What is this weird voice we're doing?
That's my 1920s doctor.
Okay.
Everyone talked like this.
Everyone talked like this.
Everyone was having fun out there.
I can't do it.
All right. Anyway, don't parent from 1929. Lastly, in an Instagram post, the mother of 14, you all know her as Octomom, revealed that one of her sons has become a father to a baby girl. That's right. Octomom
is a
grandma. Octonana.
Octonana.
Octograndma. That's right. Obviously, you remember Nadja Suleman, whatever it may be, Octomom. She took the world by storm when she was impregnated with, I think it was she was given 12 embryos. and then 8 of them stuck.
Yeah.
She was huge, took the world by storm, had 8 babies.
That was crazy.
And then went and did a porn.
Yep, she did.
Crazy.
She had a crazy career there for a while.
Why do we let, and hey, congratulations. It seems like she stayed out of limelight. Maybe she's doing better now. Probably still nuttier than squirrel poop, but
well, who wouldn't be with the 8
right
8 babies?
Well, I think you're a little
8
cuckoo
children.
beforehand. I think if you want, because she said throw all the eggs in me. All right, just make it a baker's dozen in there, and we'll just see what sticks.
Yeah.
But when you look at a lot of these parents, right, John and Kate plus 8, Nadia Suleiman, I mean the Duggars, it's always the nut bars that have 30 too many children.
Yeah.
And
oh, we know that when we see someone with way too many kids.
Well, no, here's what I'm at though. Is why is
like
it
8+?
Why is it always those cuckoo birds that now are on television? I feel like it paints a bad picture.
Right.
Because
it's interesting.
Is it, or do you feel bad for the welfare of these children? That's where I'm at
too. Because what we're finding out is now that these kids have grown up, they're speaking up for themselves. They're writing books.
I just feel like
and
there needs
talking
to
about
be
their experience, and none of it's positive.
I think there needs
they're
to
all
be
estranged from their parents, or at least one of them.
Right.
I mean, it's not good. Like we're literally, home wreckers.
Yeah.
Because we are so fascinated by their lives. We want it on TV. The demand is there.
But
we want to see their interesting lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
How they get around. How
What's
do you
going
cook
on
for that many
What are
kids?
you doing over there? What are you doing over there? But I just feel like the wrong people are having, in this day and age, 2024, you shouldn't have more than, 4, you're pushing it, in my honest opinion. You are outmanned and outnumbered, all right? 4 seems high, okay?
This is coming from advice from someone who we can't have more than 1.
Well,
we don't think we can handle it.
Clearly, but no, this
so we are not a good
look, back in the day when you had
judge.
when you had multiple children, here's where it's at. Yeah, you had to survive the Oregon Trail, okay? Right. You had to survive out in the elements. It made sense that you had 12 kids because you're going to lose 3 of them. 1 to a bear attack, other one to rickets, and then another one's just going to wander off and, I don't know, be captured by Indians. Yeah. All right. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Nowadays, though, when I see you with like 6 kids, I'm just like
labor workers.
Or that's what on the farm. You need farm hands. You're literally just raising a crew to help the family survive, right? Yeah. But nowadays, with the way the world is, popping out 4, 5, 6 kids, you're making problems for the rest of us. That's what I'm going to say. Look, I know, hey, family life is great, big fan, but it's 2024. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I agree to disagree.
Well, no, here though. Think about this though. After 2, you are outnumbered. Those kids could technically at a point.
That's our personal view.
Rebel.
Of like we couldn't handle more than
No.
We could probably do 2.
No, that's
more than 2.
No,
you're outnumbered.
That's basic numbers, Kiki. There's 2 of you.
Some people crush it though. Some people have.
I'm not saying they
slew
don't.
Of kids.
I'm not saying they don't. But listen to me here now. At some point, those kids could get in their head that, hey, we're going to rebel.
Oh my gosh.
There's nothing you can do about it. You got 4 kids. If you're lucky, all right. If they're toddler to middle school age, good luck. Good luck. They're conniving. They're smart. They're tiny.
They're not that smart.
I'm just saying, you're setting yourself up for a possible overthrowing, and next thing you know, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I don't know what you're saying.
Honestly. I make good points. No. It's 2024. Stop having so many effing kids, all right? This planet is dying. We can't afford it. And you only do it because you want to post them on Instagram and say, oh, mom life. Just stop it, okay?
I do follow. Well, do I follow? I don't know. She pops up on my feed sometimes. This is there's a mom that, does have like 12 kids. Can you imagine spending all your young life pregnant? It's kind of like the Duggars, too.
That's what I mean. For what at this point? There's no reason to.
You didn't get to do anything except be pregnant.
There's no reason to.
All your 20s and all your 30s.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
Mom life. So you can post about it on Instagram. That's it. See, that's what I'm saying. It's
start a channel.
It's become more of a status symbol, I guess. I don't know.
There is a mom that I follow. She's got great advice. I followed her a lot during my pregnancy. She has like a lot of great products, and when you're pregnant and you have a newborn, and she keeps having more kids, and I know it's because it's good content for her channel.
Absolutely.
Because if her kids are all like now toddlers, like she can't keep relating to like pregnancy.
What do you know about babies? You don't have a baby. It's
she
different.
Just had like her 5th baby, and they're right after another.
We got to go. We got to move on here. I'll end it with this, though. This. I will never forget. And this was when our daughter was still very tiny. All right. But she was maybe 6 months old. Okay. So she was, being all cute, just a cute little baby. Right. I'm a cute little baby. And I had her in the car seat in the grocery cart, and we were grocery shopping, and she was being all cute and quiet. And this mom walks past with, I think, 5 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the oldest probably looked like 13 down to maybe like 5. She looked so miserable. She looked, and you could tell.
Were they boys?
No, there was like 2 girls and like 3. Anyways, yeah, it's
mostly boys.
3 boys, yeah. But anyway, the way she looked longingly at me and my quiet, sweet one child.
Yeah,
she regretted it, and I'm just saying. Why set yourself up for that? I'll never forget that. She looked so defeated with these kids screaming and just being a mess and doing that. I'm like, lady, that's what you had 5. All right. Now I'm here with my sweet one daughter that I can easily overpower at any point in time. Okay. Good luck, kiddo. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, you make a point.
Valid point.
Valid.
Yeah. Good luck trying to overthrow me, kiddo. All
There's 2 of us.
There's 2 of us.
One of you.
Good luck.
No, she's smarter than us.
No, that's true. She'll definitely at some point. She already is.
100%.
She already is. Yeah. Anyway, that is your morning dump. We will be back.
The Morning Dump, brought to you by Pump That Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic.
There's so many comments. Sorry, everyone. I'll get to you.
269-445-7777. Or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Rock.
Okie dokie. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Who do we got?
Good morning, Scott. Yo, morning, Trevor. Yo. Good morning. Love the show. Kiki definitely adds extra pizzazz.
Lad.
Pizzazz. Thanks, lad. Appreciate it. Morning, boobs. Are you just saying that to Kiki because she's got her girls out right now?
Do they really look like
No, they're not out.
Oh.
Right. I mean, they do. That gray top is it's not deceiving. I mean, but just saying. I told you, we need more views. Just pop them out.
No,
get rid of your dignity, for God's sakes. Who cares? All right. We need sponsorship dollars. Yeah, Steve said he's right. For once, pop it, for God's sakes.
For what?
I like Jimmy said too. Brock gave you an order, Kiki. The man has spoken. You know what? This is great. I love this.
Okay. All right.
Good morning, Michael.
I'll think about it.
You did make a comment about your Pilates that I didn't jump on, and I should have.
What?
But you're like, I'm just going to lay down and do 100 thrusts. And Michael said, sounds like guys after the kids are asleep. Let me lay down and do 100 thrusts. I know. I didn't jump on that one. I should have. I should have.
7:30 to 8:30. What?
David said, isn't it just like a tiny fake pizza? I believe he's talking to the quesadilla, right?
Yes.
Well, you can do a pizza quesadilla, right? Pizza sauce, cheese, pepperoni, pow, pizza, quesadilla. Until it's the perfect food. Michael said, it works. I use whiskey for both my kids when nothing else worked.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm sure. That one doesn't bother me all that much, all right?
Yeah.
You know? He also said, old friend of mine has 4 daughters, so they gave up and got a male dog. 6 months later, the dog ran away. I don't know if that's a joke, but that's hilarious. Even the dog's like, I'm out of here, dude. Too much. All right. We got sports. Ready?
Yep.
What are you working on over there?
I'm just sending an email.
Yourself. Go to ziprecruiter.com/radio to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ziprecruiter.com/radio.
The Plan B Morning Show, only on Rock 107 WIRX. Everything that rocks.
Starting right now.
Okie dokie. Good morning. Welcome to it. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock, Kiki,
Let's go. It's hump day.
What the hell are we doing? Oh, look at that. No one's watching anymore. No one's watching or listening. The radios have been shut off. All right, we got to get right to it because we talked too long about and too many kids. Babies. So let's do it. It's time for sports.
Plan B Morning Show Sports with Brock and Kiki.
Why don't we kick it off with some baseball real quick? The Tigers beat the Rays 2-1. White Sox smoked the Phillies 10-4. And the White Sox beat the Angels 3-2.
Angels.
Tonight, Cubs taking on Philadelphia at 6:05. Tampa Bay in Detroit taking on the Tigers at 6:40. You can catch that at News Talk Sports 94.9 WSJM starting at 6:15. And the Angels taking on the White Sox once again in Chicago at 7:40. WNBA action. Look out. Here comes the ladies dribbling balls and laying up and folding towels.
You know what?
That actually is the best part. They don't need towel boys in the WNBA because the ladies can just fold the towels.
Yeah, we can take care of ourselves. What's the big deal? The big deal?
They can do their own washing.
I hate you. Yeah, we can.
That's unfortunately not a career you get into.
Because the guys don't know how.
Some person out there is like, I want to be the first ever a towel boy in the WNBA. What are you talking about, Timmy, you idiot? They don't need it over there. The women can do it. And they fold it and clean it, whatever they need to. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, I know. She just got up. So anyway, WNBA playoffs going on last night. The Liberty beat the Dream 91-82. The Liberty won that series 2-0. The Aces beat the Storm 83-76, and Las Vegas moving on there. Tonight, the Fever taking on the Suns at 7:30, and the Phoenix Mercury taking on the Minnesota Lynx at 9:30. For that. So more WNBA playoff action. Right. Here's exciting news. If you love a little skate, puck.
Is that hockey?
Thank you, Kiki.
I was just making sure.
The NHL preseason kicks off. The Red Wings taking on the Blackhawks at 8 p.m. I love hockey, but I know nothing about it. I think it's one of those sports that, you know, it's maybe just because I grew up in Wisconsin, we didn't have a hockey team, and we had the Packers. So we were everyone was distracted by football and not hockey. I'm surprised
you didn't have hockey.
Here in Wisconsin,
yeah, I think all the northern states.
But again, I don't know if it I'm sure at one point, and I think we did actually, I don't think we ever had a pro team, but I'm pretty sure we had like a semi-pro team.
Okay.
But yet we've always had the Packers. So that was always the main. I think there wasn't this big draw to it. You know what I mean? Anyway, I love it, though. Any sport where you have guys on sharp pieces of metal flying around and fighting is, I wouldn't, maybe not encouraged, but allowed.
How exhausting. All that gear.
Yeah.
First of all, it's got to be heavy. I know when I skate, which I haven't done in some time.
Yeah.
I mean, my ankles are
my shins
burning.
My shins are on fire.
My glutes are on fire.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine having to play a sport.
Yeah.
On ice skates.
Well, and a physical sport.
It's crazy.
It's not like they're just out there doing pirouettes. No, they're dodging people, hitting, and then I didn't even get into the actual puck itself that they're slapping at high rates of speed.
It's heavy.
Like, you know, back in the day, goalies didn't wear masks. Like, they were just like, yep, go ahead. Just try not to hit me in the face and murder me with that 100-mile-an-hour slap shot.
Yeah.
Some big Russian dude, like, with a stick going, I'm going to hit this as hard as I can at you.
Your face.
Try not to flinch. Like, it's nuts. What a crazy effing sport. And I love it so much. Maybe I'll get into it. I don't know. But who do I root for at this point? Who do I root for? I'm not going to root for. I'm not going to root. I'm sorry. I hate Chicago. I'm not good. Like, anything associated with the Bears, I can't bring myself to go Chicago. You know what I mean?
You can write, the St. Louis Blues.
That's true. You are from Missouri.
Yeah.
So, okay. So
my brothers were big
Blues fans. Okay, I think that's fair. And they're good.
I never got into hockey, so that's like the one sport I didn't follow them, you know, but, you know, we're all Missouri team.
And the Blues are good. So, okay.
Good, yeah.
All right. I'll say I'm a Blues fan now. Sorry, I know, Michigan. I apologize. I should probably be a Red Wings fan, but Also,
duh.
I know,
Detroit.
but also because of I'm such a diehard Packer fan.
We've gone to a Red Wings,
and it's a blast.
It's the only hockey
awesome.
game I've ever been to. We went to the
maybe
Say Goodbye to the Joe.
Yeah,
we took that bus trip.
Maybe I could be
awesome.
Maybe I could be a Red Wings.
We should be Red Wings fans.
Okay, it's gonna be hard for me to say.
I don't like St. Louis. I like Kansas City.
Yeah, St.
So
Louis.
I feel weird.
Yeah.
Being a Kansas City sports girl and then
St. Louis is
St. Louis Blues.
It's just a toilet of a city. Okay, yeah. All right, we're Red Wings fans.
We're Red Wings fans.
I'll take it. I feel better about that.
Yeah,
I do.
I do too.
Anyway, hockey preseason starts now. It's a bunch of dudes on knives skating around and hitting each other and smacking pucks.
Yep.
All right. Why don't we talk some football now, real quick? Because some big news came out of the NFL. Retired NFL quarterback, a huge influence in my life. One of my favorites, Brett Favre, told a congressional committee Tuesday that he has been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
Right.
Favre made the announcement as part of his testimony about welfare misspending scandal in Mississippi. About the welfare misspending scandal in Mississippi, Favre does not face criminal charges, but he has repaid just over $1 million in speaking fees funded by a welfare program in the state.
There we go.
He was also an investor in a biotech company with ties to the case that said it was developing concussion drugs. It is unclear if Favre's disease is connected to his football career or head injuries. I have a feeling it is. Now, I am no doctor, clearly. I only play one on TV. But at this point, CTE has become a huge discussion, so much so that there are now players in games that are wearing those halo caps, which if you haven't seen them, halo cap is this kind of inflatable thing, and they've been used in practice for quite some time now, but I believe
just extra padding for your
just
noggin.
Extra padding. Imagine just putting like
a cloud over
an inflatable thing
ring
over top your helmet.
Right.
It does make you look
just
like
an extra barrier between
exactly. It's just it helps for with hits and everything. It does make the helmet look comically large.
Well, you should just do it to everybody.
I mean,
I know all look the same.
More and more people. The kicker probably doesn't need it, but anyway, I believe it was either tight end or receiver for the Titans was wearing it in the game against Green Bay. And you know what? I don't care if it makes you feel more protective. It helps. Go for it. But I also read this article that at this point, 1 in 3 former NFL players feel like they have some CTE damage. Here's the problem, though. The only way you can see if you do is by a scan. No. After you're dead, they get into the brain. That's the only way they can. Now, technology is working on it. There's been a lot of work onto it. I can't remember what exactly it's called.
That sounds crazy that they couldn't detect that.
They can't. At this point where they're at, I don't know if it's more, it's deep seated in the brain. It's not, like, oh yeah, we can see you got gray matter here, whatever. But again, not being a doctor, not having any medical knowledge or practice on this, I have a sneaking suspicion that this Parkinson's diagnosis has something to do because Brett Favre took a lot of hits. He was in the NFL before they started, coddling the quarterback, which is fine if it's going to help protect players. But I feel for the guy. I know he's had kind of a rough go after retirement. This scandal that came in, and obviously he's not facing charges, but who knows what's there. He had that stuff with that gold digger Jen who put him on blast. Yeah, he wasn't being a good dude. Anyway, I feel for the guy. That sucks. That really does. And I hope maybe anything good could come from this is another prominent figure in the NFL that could start again going like, hey, we have to do more. We have to do more for these players. What can we do about the game? What can we do without losing the sanctity of football? It's a contact sport. You know what you're getting into, and we like seeing the hits. We like seeing, that contact, but what can we do to be, better about it, better prepared against damage to these players, long-term damage to these players. So, anyway, nothing but the best. That's really all I got. Do you have anything else in the sports world?
No, I got to figure out how to. I'm still playing around with my sleeper app.
Oh, your fantasy football.
That's really all I have to contribute is an update on our fantasy. But I got to wait till Thursday to give us an update on the
tomorrow night,
beginning. Yeah,
Thursday night football.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
So
we did win. We did win this last week.
I still need to mold our team for this week a little bit more. I'm having some technical difficulties.
Did you forget your login? Is that what happened?
No, nothing like
Kiki,
that. I just can't.
Be honest. Be honest
I can't
with
figure out how to. I'm just having an issue. I want to anyways. I gotta figure. I need to drop some players.
Be honest with us, Kiki. Did you forget your password?
No, I'm in it right now. I need to swap out a couple players.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to spend some time on this before kick off any games tomorrow.
Okay. Well.
So yeah, we're doing good. We've won one.
Great addition. Thank you. Thank you.
We're 1 and 2.
I'll take it. Hey, we got it. We got a W on the board.
Bad.
We got a W on the board.
Bad.
All right. That's your sports. We're going to take a break. More to come on the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around.
More of the Plan B Morning Show next on Rock.
Trevor, sorry I missed this, but yes, the pills and alcohol probably didn't help.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, Brett Favre had a major painkiller problem. I think I remember seeing some interview. He was talking about he was taking like 60 ibuprofen. Like it was nuts. It was nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Favre and Warren Sapp back in the day. Yes, it's not like Sapp was a clean player. You take a few hits from that guy to the noggin, you're going to feel it.
Corbett just messaged us and said the NFL should remove all pads and helmets, just like they do in rugby. There's no pads or helmets. The tackling's not the same. Tackling is not the same. Rugby, they basically pick them up and put them on the ground.
But here's the thing, though, is that you take more chances with pads on because of your protection.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't thinking with that perspective.
No.
That's what he's saying.
Like you take away pads and helmets.
You wouldn't be tackling. You would tackle more like rugby.
You would be much more apt to tackle properly. You're not leading with your head. So that's the thing right now. You got some.
You're right. The more pads and helmets you give, the harder they're going to keep hitting.
Yep.
I get what he's saying now. I was
honestly,
like, what?
If you could go back to old leather helmet days, you'd learn to tackle different. Tackling would be wildly different. You're not leading with your head.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You're not going to have some linebacker flying across the field trying to hit you as hard as because that's going to hurt him. So
right.
Yep.
Okay, I get what you're saying now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really that's what I think. I really think the tackling etiquette is what needs to be pushed so hard. And you may be like, these are pros. What are you talking about? Tackling from a very early on, you just always preach proper tackling technique. You tackle right, even a hard hit. It's not. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Another thing too. Oh, we got to go back on. Sorry, never mind. Pause.
The Plan B Morning Show, only on Rock 107 WIRX. Everything that rocks.
Well, good morning. Welcome to it. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock and Kiki. Kiki and Brock. Anyway, don't forget we are streaming. We're going to be on for the next, 10, 15 minutes or so. So get it on there. Have some fun. We're on Facebook. We're on the Plan B Show YouTube page. Love to see you on there. Right now,
we're live.
We're live. Thank you, Kiki. Still waiting for you to pop that top. We're going to do your topic of the day.
I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do it.
Everybody watch.
Everyone look. I'm going to do something crazy.
Nope.
Your topic of the day today. What things are no longer worth it because of how expensive they have become? Now, you could just say,
so much.
I don't know, everything. But let's think outside the box here a little bit, all right? What things are no longer worth it because of how expensive they have become?
Honestly, I don't make as many chicken dishes for supper because chicken is so darn expensive.
Chicken used to be, cheap.
Yeah.
Like what we're having steak tonight instead of chicken.
$4 and you could get a big slew of chicken breasts.
Yeah.
And now it's like $6 to $8 for like 4 breasts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, I'm like, screw that, man.
How many breasts?
4 breasts.
Breasts. So many breasts. Chicken is a good answer.
And then you try the cheaper, like the tenderloin, like the different types of chicken.
Right.
It's not the same.
No, it's not the same. I'm telling you.
I only do my famous chicken casserole.
Yeah.
Like once every couple of months now.
Yeah.
Or once every, yeah.
I wouldn't say it's famous. I would say it's
famous. It's the most delicious thing.
I mean, it's good, but I wouldn't say it's famous.
Most delicious thing ever.
Ever?
In your mouth.
In my mouth? Making your casserole weird, Kiki. No, you're right. And I think we could just, the easy answer is fast food, especially when you think about what you're getting.
Yeah, I was never a big fast food person anyways, but you are.
Oh, I love fast food. I know it's terrible. It's terrible for me. It's slowly killing me. But yeah, when you do it, even though I do love it, like even Taco Bell or some higher end ones, you're just like, it's what I break it down is I'll get some fast food and I'll be like happy. But then when I look at what I actually got and the quality of it compared to like, I should have just went to the grocery store and I could have got, way more. But even at the grocery store now too, though, it's, your money doesn't go as far, but it still goes farther than fast food and the quality that you're getting.
Yeah, I think eating out in general.
Yeah,
too.
For sure. Exactly.
Just eating out in general has gotten kind of expensive.
I do have another kind of out there answer.
What?
Furniture. Like new furniture. Have you been to some of these furniture stores and you're just like, how are you charging
what are you walking around furniture stores?
I spend afternoons doing it.
Is that where you eat your fast food? You just walk around?
I just go in there and I sit in one of the recliners. I'm just testing it out. That's where I have my lunch breaks.
Oh my God.
But no, think about it though. Like,
makes sense. Actually.
Like $2,500 for a sofa.
I know. And remember, I bought my really nice, the sectional we have now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had it for like 10 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I paid like $1,400 for this big, beautiful, awesome sectional that is still in mint condition now.
Yeah,
it's lasted, and now we're kind of in the market for a new one. Because we need a second one downstairs, one upstairs. Anyways, and they're like,
it doesn't make sense to me.
$3,000.
It does not make sense
for like
to me.
Something similar.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Crazy.
It's and even recliners. I wanted to. Thank God I found one at Goodwill. Did someone die in this recliner? Possibly. Okay. But that's
true.
I got it for $25. And I'm like that. Yes. A recliner should not be $700. I don't get I don't
think that's even a bad price
for a recliner. And that says something.
It's just one chair though. It's just one chair.
That's exact. It's one chair for one person.
Yeah.
$700. Come on now. So yeah. So I'm going to say furniture just is not worth it because of the price. We got a ton of answers here on our socials. What things are no longer worth it because of how expensive they've become? Jeremy said the federal government, obviously, clearly, from what we're getting from these clowns. Rick said candy, bottled soda, and also lady parts.
Someone said wives. Why is there multiple?
Well, to be honest. They're not wrong.
Wives.
Eric said
Toby.
wives.
Toby said wives.
Eric said wives. Yep.
Oh my God, there's so many people saying wives.
Yep.
Is that multiple?
I should tell you.
Have multiples?
Well, I think just marriage in general. Marrying you broads in general. But I did want to touch. Rick had a good one. Yeah, candy and bottled soda. A bottle of soda should not be $2.99.
I used to be able to grab a candy bar for $1.
If that. You could get a candy bar and a bottle of soda for like $1.50.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, $2.99 for a bottle of Diet Mountain Dew. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Cars and houses.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Houses are very expensive. No one can afford houses.
Well, because here's the thing: is obviously a car is definitely worth it. A house is definitely worth it. You need a house. You need a car.
Yeah.
But for what we're getting, especially nowadays, I think with building materials and everything like that.
Mm-hmm. Randy said movies in the theater.
I love movie theaters. I really do. But you are right. I mean, that
depends on where you go.
True, but even
you go to the small mom and pop one.
Yeah.
That don't have the fancy chairs.
Yep.
Don't have the massive concession stand. Don't have alcohol.
Which are all nice things. They're all nice things. But
then you can get a pretty decent price ticket and some cheap popcorn. But if you go to some of the bigger ones,
can I be honest though?
That are really fancy. We almost spent $100.
Yeah,
taking our daughter,
meal and everything.
We had dinner there.
We did the food right.
We wanted to do the food there,
doing the experience and everything.
And the whole experience.
Because I'm gonna say, even for me, I think movies have been like that experience has been overpriced since I was in high school.
Oh, okay.
I always have thought like it shouldn't be this much to get, I mean, the candy prices that are just way too much. The popcorn, I shouldn't pay that much for popcorn.
No.
You know what I mean? So I think for a long time, but now obviously even more so. Yeah, eating out was a big one. Ooh, Kira had a good one. Concerts. I mean, concert tickets, by the time you're done paying the fees and everything like that, and I feel like stuff is being done with that. Ticketmaster's been taking advantage of people for far too long. Oh, well, you have your booking fee and then convenience fee.
Yeah, all the fees are up front now, supposedly.
But they still shouldn't be.
No, they still
have
the fees, though. But here's the thing is the big thing that happened was there's no hidden fees. They have to show now the total up front.
Right.
And not when you're checking out.
Yep.
And making it $42 more
for a convenience fee. What are you talking about? Convenience fee?
Like all this. There's like 3 different fees.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Dennis had a good one. He said cruises, great time, but not really worth the cost anymore. You can do several vacations for the total cost of a cruise. You know how I feel about cruises. Cruises are garbage vacations for garbage people.
Why?
You want to
You've never even been on one.
You want to be on a boat with that many people?
No, I get that. I don't prefer a cruise over pretty much any other vacation. I've been on a cruise before. It wasn't terrible. It's just not my style. I don't like to be confined, and I don't like to be on someone else's schedule. I didn't like stopping at all these different ports and then having to be back by a certain time. Like I like to be free and do whatever I want to do. So that was the only thing. But other than that, like everything was pretty great.
Nope. It's a garbage vacation for garbage people. Cruises are the worst. You know, all that waste from all those all that waste from all those mouth breathers is just getting dumped into the ocean, killing dolphins.
Oh my God.
Disgusting.
Okay.
Cruises are the worst.
You're dumb.
I want to be on there with all those idiots. Unbelievable. Ryan did have a good one. He said, as a former smoker, cigarettes.
Very expensive.
Like, I get it. Cigarettes, you shouldn't smoke. But, man, I remember in the 70s, you get a pack of smokes for like 25 cents. Nowadays, which, again, is good. It's how it should be because we shouldn't be smoking. I get it. Doreen had a good one. Going for a long drive just because.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I will always fight. I don't care how much gas is. I will always fill up a tank and waste it on a Sunday drive. I will.
We're big,
I love it.
Take a drive, watch a sunset, go somewhere, go to a park.
Yeah.
Michelle said cable TV, streaming services, they just keep getting
cable TV for sure. Streaming services, I'm getting there. Each year it goes up and up, and I'm starting to feel like, why am I?
You were like going through them the other day. You're like, Hulu. Can we get rid of that? I'm like, no, that's like the main one that I watch. And you were trying to get rid of some of our
because it went up again.
I know. They all do, though. Yeah. They all are.
So that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
You have yours and I have mine. Don't try and get rid of mine.
Hulu, so you can watch.
Get rid of yours.
So you can watch Below Deck and Keeping Up with the Kardashians. That's the only reason you wanted you.
Absolutely.
And Love Island.
Below Deck is on Peacock.
Oh, sorry.
I don't pay for that. That's your mom's.
But you got it on mom's there. It's unbelievable. There's a lot of things on here that's not okay. Ooh, you know what? A good one.
What?
Lucas said DoorDash. I'm gonna say any food delivery thing. I'm sorry, I will go pick it up. Like I'm gonna say delivery. It's like if you order a pizza, pick it up. Do order it. Plan ahead because that's an extra what?
$5,
$10 with some of these. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
it's nuts.
Scott said insurance of any kind. My gosh, insurance. Every paycheck when we see our insurance or our just everything.
Yeah, like car insurance. Like I'm a great driver. I'm about at the point where I'm just gonna start.
We just switch insurances.
Right. No, I'm going to start just having accidents because I need to see what this is benefiting me.
Well, and the fact that it keeps going up every year. Yeah. They all do. And then you got to go shopping again every 2 to 3 years.
Yep.
It's a pain in the arse.
There's great answers there. Again, this was a Reddit one, and there was some good ones on Reddit. Again, a lot of the stuff was very similar. Fast food. One specific one, a Subway footlong.
Oh.
What happened to the $5 footlong?
$5 footlong. Inflation.
And
can't afford
they were
it anymore.
better back then. Now you get if I'm there, I'm sorry, unless I am really extra tomato, extra lettuce, like you got to.
They used to pile those ingredients.
Everyone's skimping. I'm not just trying to point out, but come on now. Come on, guys.
Matthew, I forgot did you see his hobbies? How true. I wanted to get into some stuff and then I look at all the stuff I have to buy for it.
Nope.
I'm like,
Nope.
I don't even know if I have time for it, let alone invest all this money into it.
And then maybe not like it, not get into it. Yeah, it's hard to try things.
So true.
This was another good one. Staying at a hotel, Airbnb, traveling.
We only stay in hotels when we have certificates.
When I have free.
Honestly, when they're free.
It is baffling to me how much hotels are. There's times where I'm like, a hotel, I'm sorry, it should be $25. Right.
That's why we take our camper. But even then, camping.
The campsite, but it's still better.
If you stay at a state park, it's a little bit cheaper. But if you stay at a private campground,
but you know what,
you're going to pay sometimes it's like $60 a night.
But I'll say that is better than
park my camper.
That is better than $125
for
12 hours at a hotel.
I remember back in the day when we used to camp for like $25 a night. Now it's like $60 a night.
Yep. That's why I just park in a Walmart parking lot. That's all. Plug into one of the lights there. They have outlets there. I'm just saying. Good answers on there. What did we learn? We're broke.
We're all broke.
We can't afford anything.
But hey, we're all in this together.
This
is what this showed me. We're all in this together.
We're all a bunch of broke bitches together. Just getting by. Just getting bit. But while the top 1% are just flying to space in their penis rockets and eating caviar, whatever they're doing. All right.
Yep.
We're going to take a break. We got more coming up. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around.
Bad stuff, man.
Rock 107 WIRX.
Everyone has a favorite.
Mike said pickup trucks.
Just like vehicles in general.
Taxes from
pickup trucks for sure. Pickup trucks for sure.
Thane, that's a cool name. It rhymed.
Thane is a cool. Actually, I didn't introduce you.
He said beef jerky.
Oh, that's
why you go to Primark and buy one get one in the summertime. You loaded us up on beef jerky.
God, I almost got sick of beef jerky. That's how much I had.
There's
insane.
Still like 2 straggler sticks that everyone refuses to eat because we've had so much.
Good morning, Gavin. And by the way, Gavin had a good answer to Disney World. I have yet to go. I guarantee we're going to be suckered into it. I've been kind of excited.
You've been excited about it.
Yeah.
I am not so excited.
Well, I'm excited because I know our daughter's going to love it.
I did go one time as a kid, and my whole family went. I was probably 5 years old.
Yeah.
And I do remember good chunks of it, and it was a blast. And when my mom gave me back all my childhood stuff that she had, saved.
Yeah.
Now that you're married, you got your own house, take your crap.
Get it
out of my house.
Right.
Keep whatever you want. I don't care. I did find my Disney character signature book.
We'll have to take
Which
that
is just
one.
a bunch of stamps because obviously they have no fingers.
We should take that with us when we go.
Yeah, I had the Ninja Turtles in there.
When I get suckered into paying for us to go. But you know what? I'm going to go big because my little princess deserves. We're going to stay in the castle. Can we stay in the castle?
Oh my God, what is wrong with you?
How much does that cost?
How much money do you think we have?
And I'm going to dress like a prince.
After we build this house, we have no money left. We can barely afford the house.
You hear that, Riley? Mama wants to crush your dreams.
Definitely not going to be able to go to the big
Daddy
castle.
loves you more. Daddy loves you more. I will go into debt for my little princess, all right?
Okay.
Anyway, well, hey, thanks everyone for hanging out. We appreciate it. We're going to boogie, but we will see you back here tomorrow, Thursday. Okay. Bye.
Bye.